Hello everyone. It's 9:14 p.m. Well, I tried to come on here about 2 minutes ago and I had to start the video over again because they had this narcissistic control freak fake TI perp all the way from I think Australia, and she tried to dish out unsolicited advice and made me feel like put pressure on me and made me feel uncomfortable. So, like, you trying to tell me what to do, and you don't even know how our system works over here. So, and you just all of a sudden dishing out advice, and you don't even know my situation. Um, you know, so, like, when they try to dish out unsolicited advice, like as if you're too stupid to have the so-called common sense, to block someone that's harassing you. That's how they kind of talk. But I try to tell people, and y'all see it here on YouTube, that when I block any of these perps on here, that they make fake new accounts to come and harass again, after being blocked. Because they act like they delusionally believe that they own me. And you don't. You don't get to triumph over God's word. So, no human has any right or authority to own me, especially strangers whose face that I can't even see, and you're too cowardly to show your real identity, and you don't even bully me alone. You fuckers work in packs. So, I just got a little bit frustrated and startled, and I just had to block that. You know, I would appreciate advice, like, if I need it, if I need the help. But, they have some people that be, like, trying to dish out unsolicited advice in a way to make themselves look big and to try to control you and trying to make you feel ashamed or make you feel powerless or, like you don't know any better. And as I said, they put pressure on me and make me feel like uncomfortable when they do this. I know to block a damn bully. So anyway, so I don't even think that I took a nap today. And I didn't realize that the video that I did, I guess it was like after 10:30 this morning I did the video. And then maybe it was after 1 o'clock that no, not 1. I meant to say noon, around after 12 o'clock or something. And then I guess it wasn't until 1 o'clock or something the video uploaded. So I'm like, oh, no wonder, because I thought that the video was done uploading this morning. But I guess I was later this morning with doing the video because I had those phone calls that I had to make. So, well, I guess after those phone calls, I really didn't do much. But sometime between 3 o'clock and 3:30 or something, I don't remember what time it was. It was after 3 o'clock, and I took a shower this afternoon, and You know what? I think I ate first and then took a shower. And just like yesterday, and I think the day, not the day before, but yesterday and today, um, me taking a shower and a perp idiot blasting loud music. And then a couple of times with me trying to watch YouTube videos, even my own, trying to play back my own videos. This loud truck, I guess, that was parked right in front of my hotel room. This raggedy loud truck, parked right outside my hotel room and startled me enough that I probably could jump and fly into the doggone ceiling or something. Startling me. And I think in the middle of the night I heard that same kind of noise. Or if not that, then some kind of noise I remember hearing in the middle of the night that startled me and frustrated me. So the yip yapping and the loud talking near my hotel room. Well, I guess there's like an outdoor hallway, like in the middle, and then not directly next door because they got this outdoor hallway and the stairs or whatever. And then on the other side, I wasn't sure if that was a storage room or a hotel room, and if those were maintenance men or if they were guests here or who they were. But it was three white guys talking loud and ignorant, and they were drinking beer. Now, like, no wonder. And I had my earbuds in, so I didn't realize until after I tried to play the video back. And then I gave them, like, they tried to fake smile at me, and I gave them this, like, disgusted kind of look at them, and then I went back inside. So, excuse me. So, So I don't think I ate 3 times yesterday. Oh yeah, because I had no breakfast, and then I had lunch, and then I had dinner. I had the King's Hawaiian rolls, deli sliders yesterday, and some chips and some juice. And then for the so-called dinner, I just had like granola bars and I had 3 granola bars and a couple of small cups of milk. And I'm surprised that held me over throughout the night. And then this morning, I ate my meals kind of backwards or mixed up, So I wasn't that hungry this morning, but, pre-made deli sandwiches, I figured that after the third day or so, I don't know if it would have been soggy or nasty or whatever, so I tried to make sure I ate it today. It was like a turkey club or whatever, and it looked like it had like some deli turkey and bacon pieces or whatever, and some chips and some juice. And then I tried to hold out and stretch out until dinner time to not eat anything until dinner. But, after 2:30 or 3 o'clock or whatever, I was extremely hungry again, and which would have been a so-called late lunch. And late lunch for me. And I ate 3 granola bars and a couple of small cups of milk, and also the I had 2 boiled eggs and I try to put my Himalayan salt on there. I don't know if I should have put a little more, but I was afraid of if I would have had too much salt intake for the day. But then for dinner, I had buy one get one free meal, and it was chicken. I haven't had mac and cheese or pasta in a while. I don't even remember when was the last time I had like pasta or whatever. But I had cornbread, mac and cheese, and chicken, and I had like some pineapple juice and some water, and I felt like with all the juice that I drank, and also the well, I usually don't count the sugars in the milk, or I don't count the milk, but the King's Hawaiian rolls and the granola bars and the all that juice, because that lady was, remember I told you she, you know, got on my case really heavy about being dehydrated or whatever, So I guess I'm fully hydrated today. I don't know. I mean, I drank a lot of fluids today. Milk, water, and juice. But all that sugar, sweet, came mainly from the juice. But I guess that's healthier to have the juice. I didn't have like any cookies, no cake, nothing else. So for dinner, with the buy one get one free, I saved the other plate for tomorrow. And I have no more of those deli sandwiches. But so I have like, so I guess maybe tomorrow I will have granola bars, milk, juice, and 2 more eggs, and try to sprinkle the Himalayan pink salt on there. And they said that that's supposed to help you, that it's supposed to help replenish the nutrients in your body or whatever. Now, there's a war going on between whether or not you should whether or not it's better for you to use Himalayan pink salt, or whether it's better for you to use Celtic gray sea salt. Excuse me. So some people say the Celtic gray sea salt is much better for you, but since I don't see myself staying here very long term, that's why I didn't really make the Soleil salt water, and I forgot to get me some more. I'm somewhat low on a Himalayan pink salt, but some people say that you should have like 1 or 2 pinches of the salt per day if you put it in your food. But other people say that it's best to, do the Soleil salt water treatment in the morning. But, I don't have the convenience to do that all the time. Like I wish I could, but I don't have the convenience to do it. So, excuse me. But just like I don't have the convenience or the patience to do oil pulling with swishing the coconut oil in my mouth or whatever. And I have some coconut oil with me, and I thought about putting it in my food today, but I didn't. But I think with all that juice and the King's Hawaiian rolls and the granola bars, mainly the juice, I think I had like probably at least 100 grams of sugar for the day. Yikes. But excuse me, but I mean, I had took me some what is that, the bentonite clay. I took me some in case I were to have like sugar overload, and maybe that could detox me some, you know. But yeah, I well the sauce for the chicken was a little bit spicy, so that's why I had some of the pineapple juice, and also trying to get rid of the warts, hoping that I could try to, excuse me. So, but some people say that, all I had to do was go to the beach and swim in the ocean water, like for a couple of days or a week, and I could have got rid of the warts. And I'm like, I wish I would have known that. I didn't have the convenience to go to the beach all the time in Pensacola like I wish I could have, or like I wanted to. But but my leg swelling and pain kind of went down some. Excuse me. And you know, I'm sitting here wondering where time went today. It's not like the day went by fast for me, but you know what? I don't even know if around 2 o'clock I may have tried. I think I probably did try to take a nap around 2 o'clock and couldn't really sleep or whatever. I think around 1:30 or 2 o'clock I did try to take a nap but couldn't sleep. But so I don't know that much, but you know, so like, well, my twin sister got out of jail. I felt really bad for her being in there you know, for longer than I had to be in there. But it looks like she told, well, somebody asked her, oh, are you not going back to jail, or are you going back to jail, or you're free? And she said that she was free. So, I heard that, I guess I heard that, the way that they've been gossiping and stuff, excuse me, that, well, that beating video looked like, I don't know if she voluntarily took it down or she was forced to have to take it down, or make it private or whatever. And, and it's like, wow, like, I guess she got let off on all criminal charges for that, but the moment she got out of jail, her cult following, fake YouTube subscribers, rose from like 5.67 to like almost 6,000 subscribers. Excuse me. And so I would be livid if I realized that she took Tiara back. But that's the type of person she is with relationships and stuff like that, But she's sitting there having everybody hating me, And it seems like the things that she did with Tiara, seemed like she was doing stuff, especially at the beginning of the relationship, seemed like as if she was doing stuff on purpose to try to get underneath my skin and make me mad, and using Tiara right along with her to perp me and everything. So, it seems like, I don't even know if it's because of the military thing or because of her being a sellout and a perp, if that's the reason why she got let off on everything. Because certain people were saying that she was going to do years and years in prison and stuff. But she got let off on everything from, I don't know. That's what they were saying. You know, excuse me, that's what they were gossiping about. So, you know, but it's like, for me to be targeted and, you know, not realize that I, you know, mistakenly, unknowingly broke the law and, you know, unintentionally so-called committed a crime when I didn't mean any harm, just trying to survive, and everybody's treating me worse than a murderer. And, you know, they're pushing for me to plead guilty and do jail time. You know, and excuse me, and I don't even know if the abusive, narcissistic, fake public offender, if he said all that stuff that he said because he's a gang stalker, you know, a narcissistic one. And if he was trying to spook me, or if it was the real deal, that he said that the judge never lets anyone get any charges dismissed ever. What kind of judge is that? That no cases ever get dismissed? How many innocent people are sitting up in jail or prison? That's not right or fair. But he was the one who said that the judge never dismisses any case, or that they never drop the criminal charges. And I heard it's all about these fuckers. So I'm sitting here. They're attacking my organs on my left side, on the top left side of my rib cage. It's like they were just electronically stabbing me right now. So I mean, you know, it's like, and the pain is so intense you can't help but to curse sometimes. So, stupid bastards. Y'all torture somebody to the point where they're forced to curse, and then you condemn them, be self-righteous about condemning people for cursing. When the pain is like unbearable, excruciating. So, you know, I mean, and my twin sister had all this outpouring fake love and fake support, and everybody, you know, excited for her, and they gave her donations, and she was panhandling online for money for like $1,120 or something, and saying that, you know, that she ain't trying to be back homeless again. But throughout the past, you know, 3.5 years, she's been pushing to tell everybody to not help me and to make sure that I stay homeless or make me stay out there on the streets. And her cult followers parroting everything, all her lies, and with her lying and saying that I want to be out there homeless for attention, and then turn around and lie and say that I want to live a luxury lifestyle and just freeload off of others, when she knows me better than to be the stuff that she's falsely accusing me of. But she's telling all these lies because she's a perp. And then the fake Aquarian Doris perp had made a fake account that said Candy Grand Prix is transgender 666 or something like that. And she copied off when the fake Darnell Williams perp made a fake blonde hair tranny or man version of me, and try to falsely call me greedy beard pre. They try to falsely make it like alter my pictures to look like a man with a beard and mustache and a fatter face. They're doing all kinds of stuff. And so the fake Aquarium Doris perp said something I don't remember. And then my twin sister hearted her and liked her comment and sided with her and then laughed at the fake Aquarium Doris perp's satanic fake comment. And I'm like, oh, so my twin sister still perping and mocking and making fun of me, even right after getting out of jail. So then, now, when I saw that the fake Aquarium Doris perp a couple of days ago, she made with her fake alternate account saying Candy Grand Prix is a scammer. She tried to make it like as if she lost all respect for my twin sister and was condemning my twin sister. And even fake ass Anthony was being self-righteous and making it like as if he turned against my twin sister and everything like that. So now my twin sister, everything dirty that she's been doing to me, she doesn't like people, internet strangers, doing to her. That she's been telling everybody to do to me for 3.5 years on YouTube. And she has even gone on other social media platforms to smear campaign. And now she wants to make it like she can't handle being slandered. And I heard that this Bridget lady tried to pretend to fake raise money for my twin sister and then stole it. It seemed like a whole bunch of shady stuff going on with that too. But for my twin sister to lie to people and say that I'm not loyal and, just making up stuff and think it's funny and still mocking and making fun of me. But my twin sister has, never been by my side since day one. But a lot of the time it's with the foster mom, manipulated for us to get along this way. That they brainwash and condition my twin sister to think that she's better than me, more worthy than me, and more deserving than me. And so, my twin sister tried to pick up where the foster mom left with the abuse. And then brainwash the rest of the biological family to treat me the same way. Because jail threats and threats to have me locked up in a mental institution, that originated with the fake foster mom, Adrian Felder. My twin sister got that from her and then ran to the biological family and had other biological family members treating me how the fake foster mom, Adrian Felder, treated me because she coached the biological family on, how to abuse and perp me and everything. And for anybody to say gang stalkers won't hit you or put their hands on you, my own gang stalking family members have been violent towards me. But, excuse me, but I'm feeling sorry or sad, I don't know the right words to use, but I'm feeling bad that that the Tiara person used and took advantage of my twin sister and then gave her like a disease or whatever. And then so a lot of people said that that my twin sister was justified in doing what she did, but the way my twin sister acted in that video was a perfect example of narcissistic abuse right there. And it seemed like it was very awkward. It's like she beat and raped the girl on camera and had the girl like completely no clothes on. It seemed like she was acting out her traumas and abuse on the girlfriend. Excuse me. So, my twin sister doesn't have any mercy, compassion forgiveness, empathy, or sympathy for me at all. Zero, zilch, nada. But she can be merciful and forgiving towards these internet strangers. It's like she doesn't even have any intentions on making attempts at wanting to, well, I can't say mend, because it seems like we came into this world with a broken relationship as twins. And it seems like due to my twin sister being a perp, I can never trust her. I can never trust her. Excuse me, but even after the time when Tiara made them both homeless, was it a month ago? My twin sister would go on her other channel and lie to people and say, stop scamming people, when I'm not scamming any damn body. I'm in this targeting program fighting for my survival every damn day. Every day. Battling to fight to live. When the gang stalking cult network that she's part of is, they try to force me to die. and it's abuse for you to think you got fake authority and control over your twin sister, and you hate me. You hate me and don't care if I live or die. Or you sadistically want me to freaking suffer and be undeservingly punished based on your own lies that you created about me. And then you think that the lies that you make is funny. Like, she even lied on me and said that I molested the dog Pippa. And think that's funny. I never did that dog anything. Excuse me. And so, I usually, I'm not even a dog person. I be trying to stay away from dogs, But little dogs, they're nice and cute or whatever. But I'm just not a dog person. I'm more of a cat person. Some dogs I might like, little small breed dogs, but not big dogs. But Pippa's a smaller dog. But when I was there in 2017, I didn't even have much of any interaction with the dog, But she lied on me, because if I would have done something to the dog Pippa, why was there no argument when I was there? Nah, she waited till after I was gone to think up shit to lie on me about. So, I said it before and I'll say it again. Raven is 20, Ivan just turned 18, and Makithan's about to be 17. My twin sister, I guess she had 2 years to try to reunite with Raven, and no attempts at trying. If they age, not Makithan, but the other two, they are aged out of the system now. You don't even have any ways at trying to look for or find them. But you're so busy chasing after Tiara and gang stalking me, your own twin sister. But then if she were to reunite with her kids, she would put all kinds of lies in their head and make them hate me. And the kids might hate me to the point of wanting to murder me. Excuse me. Or I might, if Ivan, might want to, attempt to, if he hears those lies about my twin sister saying this and that I did this and that to Raven and all that, and if Ivan might, try to take my life, believing his own mom being a liar, a compulsive liar, and manipulate and switch up her story. And I don't know how, maybe it's the witchcraft that she got everybody under a spell to believe her and take her side. Excuse me. But, I mean, even if she could reunite with all three of them, but they will hold McKeithen hostage in that freaking system until after he ages out and turned 18. But the fake foster mom kept us hostage after we turned 18. And we had to maneuver and fight on our own. We aged out at 18, but the fake foster mom still had control over me. You know, I was a good 20 years old when I finally got my first apartment. College dorms don't count. But I was a solid 20 years old in 2003. It was November 5th, 2003, when I moved into New Orleans Towers for the first time. And the fake foster mom, Adrian Felder, was trying to not allow me to move into my own first apartment. And if she hated me so much and was so sick of me, why she tried to force me to live with her and would not let me go and move in my apartment. And then as a way to punish me, she thought she was too good to ever come to my apartment and visit me, and only came there one time and was abusive, narcissistic, hard and mean and very bossy and controlling and very angry and disrespectful. And but she would rub it in my face about going to my twin sister's apartment almost daily and picking her up for the fake IDMR cult meetings and everything. And it seems like it was very devastating to realize that the woman that wanted to take the brownie points for raising you and always throw it in your face that she did this and that for you or whatever. And how do you, even if it's not your birth child, how do you raise a child from an infant to an adult? And not only not care about that person, but you hate me and wish for me to die. I mean, and how do you put a child on this gang stalking surveillance program? I didn't even get to have a chance. Like, you ruined my life before my adulthood can start. And I've been living in forced poverty all of my life. Like, the foster mom was rich, living a high life, but we didn't really get nice things. Yeah, everything was cheap and on clearance or cheap and on sale, 90% off. Oh, we wanted McDonald's, or we had to get the fake ass $1.39 all American meal and be expected to be grateful. Oh, we go on vacation. Who the hell gets punished on vacation? That's the freaking forced life we had to live. As I said, who the hell gets punished on vacation? And then being punished the whole entire trip? You be on vacation for like a whole week and you're punished and can't do anything, and everybody else is having all this fun around you. You know, as I said, with the fake foster mom, Adrian Felder, and her, the fake IDMR cult, you know, with the fake IDMR cult, you know, conventions and picnic and seminar or whatever. Yeah, like I was 7 years old and going on 8, and it was over the summer, and we had one of those fake vacations. I think it was in Houston, Texas. And she punched me in my mouth and bust my lip for telling a man, look at my new shoes. I was like, what did I do wrong? You know. So, But yeah, what my twin sister did to Tierra was narcissistic abuse and domestic violence. You know, but it's like, why, if she initially found out, how come she didn't separate from Tierra from the get-go? Excuse me. How come she decided to, you know, do whatever, trying to manipulate or beg for Tierra to stay with her, even after she found out Tierra gave her the disease? It wasn't until after some time, because somebody had somebody had mentioned to me on a comment on one of my YouTube videos. You know, it was, I don't remember. It was about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and the person was telling me, "Oh, well, you know, your twin sister, oh, I believe what you say about Raven eating her own feces, because your twin sister caught HIV from Tierra or whatever, and and that, and she likes to, well, I don't even want to say the gross things, you know, but I mean, a lot of the internet, if they all know about it, you know, and they knew about it before me. I mean, they're the ones who come running to me and telling me. So, I mean, I don't even like tune in. I'm not even subscribed to any of my twin sisters' YouTube channels, and like, I have her blocked on all of her channels and all of my channels. You know, since our relationship as twins is that bad. You know, excuse me, but people, like, outsiders can do my twin sister the worst. But she just make up shit about me and falsely accusing me of things that I never did, or stuff that wouldn't even cross my mind to do, and then have like third party flying monkeys come wanting to fight me or wanting to hurt me and stuff, and they don't even know the truth or all the facts or anything. You know, and I was like, I'm being falsely accused of things that's either randomly made up or stuff that I had nothing to do with, or that I didn't even know about. So, but I've been hearing certain stories, like in the black community, like on YouTube or whatever social media, about you know, people will end up, you know, if you give someone an STD or whatever, you know, and then you end up getting murdered. Now, they had this case last year in Pensacola, of at the Home Depot on North Davis Highway in Pensacola, where the 18-year-old female, Brooklyn Sims, got murdered. She got shot and killed working at Home Depot, and that Keith Aggie, his mom, you know, groomed and manipulated him to shoot and kill Brooklyn. And the mom showed up after the murder. She showed up at Brooklyn's balloon release party. Like, you're the one who coached your son on how to kill the dog. I mean, kill his baby mama. And then you go to his balloon release. I mean, you go to her balloon release party, and excuse me, and play it off like you had nothing to do with it, and pretend like you all sorrowful or whatever. So then she got caught at the balloon release party and got arrested and went to jail. And excuse me. So And come to find out, after some time and going to court and everything, I think they said that the mom is going to prison and never going to be let out, but I'm not sure about the Keith guy that's 20 years old. But come to find out, they said that Brooklyn never gave that guy an STD, and that the boy, that the 20-year-old guy, that he lied about it, and that he was the one being promiscuous and caught an STD from another person. And then scapegoated and blamed her, and she hadn't been in a relationship with him, and she didn't want anything to do with him because he was being abusive toward and controlling towards her. Excuse me. And then and I heard she wasn't even dating him, and then he caught an STD from someone else, and then he scapegoated her because she already left him from him abusing. And I heard he used to choke her and do all kinds of stuff to her or whatever, So, and I heard that, the mom raised a narcissist. That boy was a narcissistic abuser, And then they had a 1-year-old baby together, and I don't know if the baby turned 2. But wow, she got murdered for nothing. Like he falsely accused her of giving him a disease, And I saw I saw mug shots of him, but it looked like he didn't have a shirt on. But I saw the mom had a mug shot on with that green suicide vest on. The mom, Sheila Aggie. Excuse me. Sorry. But the biological brother Derek was like underage, or he might have been at least 18. And my twin sister was telling me, and it was the talk of the family about how the girl Jasmine gave the biological brother Derek a disease, and Derek physically abused and beat on Jasmine and kept punching her or whatever. And he was underage, controlling and abusing and physically beating on an 18-year-old. And he was not even 17 yet, and delusionally believed he was an overgrown man. And Derek, that was the only girlfriend that I knew that he physically abused and beat on. And Derek would take Jasmine's car, and he was underage with no license, and take her car and fraudulently and illegally drive it around like as if it belonged to him. And he still can't drive worth a shit. Drive reckless with alcohol in his system. Excuse me. And so, and then when I confronted my twin sister about it a few years ago, me and her almost got into an argument because she tried to gaslight and lie. Maybe because she was scared of what Derek might do to her. And Derek is a little bitty dude. He's like one of the smallest he's the youngest and one of the smallest out of the brothers. And so, and Sean is the tallest out of all the brothers. Sean is like probably over 6 feet tall. But when I asked Sean, how tall are you? He always acts like he's clueless or doesn't know how tall he is. But he looks like he's definitely over 6 feet. But Wyatt and Derek are kind of shorter. But Mark is like 5'10", but really skinny. And Pete, supposedly 5'10", something like that, But Derek and Wyatt be like 5'6", 5'7", or something like that, like on the shorter side. So, but then, and I'm like, you were the one who told me about Derek punching Jasmine and trying to force her to continue driving. And then say I'm a dead man walking, you know. And I remember her telling me that. It was definitely before Hurricane Katrina. And so my twin sister tried to swear up and down. What? I never told. Yeah, you did. It was you who told me. And you told me more than once. But to prevent argument, okay, I'd be like, okay, you didn't say it. Okay. You know. But she always would tell me stuff and then try to, when questioned about it later on, she would gaslight, lie, and say she never said that. And me and her end up having an argument, So, excuse me. But it's like a lot of the evil habits she picked up from that fake foster family. You know. But, giving somebody a disease or whatever, I know that's very doggone serious. But prior to Tierra, I didn't know that my twin sister was any kind of doggone alcoholic. Or if Tierra had influenced her into drinking so much. She wasn't really like that with China. Excuse me. Or if she was, maybe I don't know my doggone twin sister that well, as adults. Because we've been separated from each other for so long. Excuse me. But, I mean, but I can't remember offhand, but I like, if you hear like a lot of these true crime stories, you'll hear certain stories about either the guy would kill a female because she gave him a STD or something, or the case will be that, and it's all in the doggone black community, or a guy would kill a female or kill his baby mama or girlfriend or wife or whatever. Excuse me. Because, if he would be like jealous of her being a successful business owner and making more money than him, or if he would kill her because he would kill her excuse me, because he would kill her because of being rejected, if she decide that she does not want to be with him anymore. Like videos like, websites like, I'm sorry, not websites, YouTube channels like Black Girl Unlost and Leia Nicole, and I can't think of the other one. And they have a few newer ones that pop up. Or sometimes with if a black female meets up with somebody online and then ends up losing her life, if she meet up with a guy online, but I be trying to I feel like I be feeling like really bad to I be trying to not watch that a whole lot, I be trying to not watch those kinds of videos a lot, but every now and then they will pop up on my feed and I see them, oh, can't think of the third one. And now there's another one called M. Keisha Investigates or something like that. And then they will have like viral crimes or law and court network or something. I don't remember Law and Crime Network, and 11 Alive and some of these other channels, you know. Excuse me, but some people think that my twin sister did attempted murder on Tierra, you know. But, you know, and it seems like a lot of narcissistic abusers do substance abuse, whether it be alcohol or cigarettes or whatever other kind of drugs or whatever. You know, a lot of the narcs in my family are alcoholics. Not every narc, because, well, Ramona, she used to work at a bar. Well, she claimed she used to work at a bar. You know, she lied so damn much. But she claimed that she used to work at a bar when she was younger. Excuse me. And then, you know, she claimed she used to work at a bar. And, but as long as I knew Ramona, she never really worked. And she would freeload off of men. And then I heard she only worked at Burger King like within the past more recent than a decade. I heard she worked at Burger King for like only 6 months. And Ramona tried to lie and say that another woman had stole something and then blame it on her. And like, no, motherfucker, it was you, because you're notorious for being the family thief. But Pete, Mark, and Ramona are 3 family members that definitely steal. Grown adults, and they definitely fucking steal. And then they will lie and project their thievery on other people. You know, I don't know if Wyatt would steal as an adult. I'm not sure if Wyatt would really steal. But excuse me, but Pete, Mark, and Ramona, they all steal. They steal. They are thieves. But so how come my twin sister deserves support and I don't? And you online strangers know nothing about me. Y'all only know what you repeating and parroting my twin sister's lies about me. You know. But you know, I mean, if my twin sister got drunk and beat Tierra up before, but didn't go to jail that time, and it's like, well, I thought that they split and parted ways. It's like they got back together, and I hear about all this. But you know, people, as I said, people are pushing for me to do time in jail. They are hardcore, aggressively pushing for me to do time in jail, or for me to go back to jail, or be pushing for me to be convicted. And why so harsh on a first time offense of something that was minor that you didn't even know, and on my end, I did no damage. And they want to keep on saying, that doesn't matter, that doesn't matter, that doesn't matter, that doesn't matter. And ignorance of the law is no excuse. Well, you willfully and knowingly gang stalk, which is felony RICO crimes. And sex trafficking, or making attempts at sex trafficking people. Where is your suffering or your punishment for what you do? And you think that because it's online, that it's not a crime. Because you're bullying me online. and won't leave people alone. Excuse me. You think that stalking, following, and harassing and making up lies and ruining lives, innocent people's lives, you know, y'all think that's just a casual hobby. But my twin sister and her cult followers, all y'all fake and hypocritical and backwards. And my twin sister, everything dirty that she did to me, now she does not like people doing it to her. People are harassing her now. They're cussing her out now. They got this vigilante hate towards her now. But some of them are still her fake supporters. But then the fake obsoletist perp all the way from the UK, he made a fake video, his own fake video clip, where now they want to say, ooh, Brandy's crazier than Candy now. When for all these years, my twin sister had been copying off the fake foster mom, Adrian Felder, parroting, the fake foster mom's abuse. And then now my twin sister lied to everybody saying I'm schizophrenic and crazy. But now people are calling her crazy and she can't handle it now. And all the slandering she did to me online, oh, now she want to make it like she won't tolerate being slandered. You know damn well when you lied on me about Raven, it was slander. When you lied on me about the dog Pippa, it was slander. You lied on me about the foster boy Cody, that was slander. You lied on me about the damn cereal box. You lied on me about St. Germain Apartments and thought the shit was funny. But now you can't handle it. Excuse me. And she would laugh right along with the perp stalking, following, and harassing me online and won't leave me alone. But that fake obsoletist perp was like harassing her. And now she thinks he's some sick weirdo and she wants to be left alone by him. But she laughs right along with the fake Darnell Williams perp and any other perp. She'll laugh right along with him. With the stalking, following, and harassing and bullying and, go from person to person to tell whatever lies that they could about me. So now that it's backfiring on you, it's not funny anymore. You experiencing homelessness, it's not funny. But I've been having to go through this homeless thing off and on. For this July will be 6 years. Actually, July 31st of 2024 will be 6 years. The longest before being outspoken about my targeting, they made sure the homeless situation was more permanent and chronic. I made attempts on my own, and when I say on my own, I did it without selling out. Even though I had some financial donations and help from people, but I did it. When I say I did it on my own, I did it without selling out. So the online vigilante stalkers attacked me when I got that place in Bloomington, Texas. When I said I got the place on my own, they all attacked me and they're like, oh, no, you didn't. You got donations or whatever, But I thought I said in the video that I got financial donations, and I thought I made it clear that when I said that I did this on my own, I did it without selling out. Because when you're targeted and struggling and homeless and everything, and these perps will come and offer the target a deal when the target is at his or her lowest. And if the target take that deal, and then they end up like having like a higher paying job that when you were targeted, the most you'd be lucky if the most you could get is a damn Burger King job. And you got like a whole freaking master's degree and can't even get like a Burger King job being targeted. Or they will workplace mob you. But all of a sudden you sell out and you suddenly, if you're targeted and homeless and struggling, and suddenly, like seemingly overnight, how the hell you blow up with a whole bunch of social media followers, a nice car, a nice house? You're not homeless no more. You got a bunch of food or whatever, and you like pretend that you're still targeted, and you end up covertly behind closed doors, start narcissistically abusing and perping fellow TIs, and then you pretend that you're still targeted. And you pretend that you're still suffering. Hold on, I need to use the bathroom. Okay, I'm back. So, I'm surprised that I remember where I left off at. Excuse me. So, somebody online, when I showed, screenshot evidence of the perps trying to beat me into submission, talking about, switch sides now, Candy, switch sides now. Excuse me. And they kept saying, switch sides now, Candy. And trying to bully me from online. And so someone said, see, this is proof right here that gang stalking is more like, a recruitment program. And, excuse me, if, like, I feel like I'm too sinful to be good enough to be quote unquote chosen. I feel like I'm not deserving. I feel like if I'm gonna go to hell when I die, when I'm, need to fight harder to be more righteous, and be more holy, but I feel like I say that I admit that, I'm not good enough in God's eyes to deserve to go to heaven myself. But I make attempts at trying to read the Bible and pray and try to get closer to God. And like the more I try to do it, it seems like religious narcs try to discourage me and, manipulate for me to be backslidden and stuff. And then a lot of the time the gang stalking being like a huge distraction. It's harder to have quiet time with God when you're homeless on the streets and nothing but noise and chaos downtown, and you can't have like quiet time alone with God to try to read in the Bible and pray. Or they will always, like, if you're trying to pray and you're in the middle of praying, and then next thing you know there's a violent noise campaign or something like that, or even if you are reading the Bible, but excuse me. So I mean, with the gang stalking, that guy got murdered for having that website where he was exposing that the gang stalking program is to try to manipulate for the target to sell out and become a perp. Or they're targeting you to try to groom you to become a perp. And you be trying to fight and resist selling out and be like, no matter what you're going through, you know, I try to get normal help when I need it. But when people try to approach me with fake sellout offers, I get called ungrateful when I block them. You know, and the same stalkers that are after my soul, part of the Luciferian cult, devil worshipping, sex trafficking cult network. You know, the wrongful ban from the airport. My twin sister was part of the conspiracy to have that happen, and she was also part of the conspiracy to have me wrongfully fired from the Piccadilly job. Well, I mean, when the fake Darnell Williams perp, when she talked about that a call was summoned with fake Darnell Williams perp, and, you know, and she was laughing right along with him. And he's another one who will make malicious lies about me. And it's like, my twin sister lies on me so much that either she does not know me well or she's lying intentionally. But before summer of 2020 or fall of 2020, nobody had ever called me a scammer or a fraud, and I had never been known to be a scammer or a fraud. But when my twin sister pretended to be fake livid about me exposing the gang stalking, when she found out about it, she pretended to be fake livid, and then she started to do fake videos trying to discredit and slander me. And it's like everybody watches this go on. And people in the so-called TI community that be the narcissistic control freak fake TI perps, if I have an altercation or an argument with me, with any one of them, the first thing that they would do is voluntarily go on my twin sister's page and start defending and agreeing with, you know, and they got some people in the TI community who betrayed and turned against me and started siding with my twin sister, and I never even communicated with them or did them anything. You know. Excuse me. So, excuse me. Or sometimes they will make like a rude or smart ass comment on my YouTube videos, and I block them for being rude. And then, you know, the first thing they would do is voluntarily go run to my twin sister's page. You know. And as I said, like, with my twin sister, that beating and the way she talked to Tiara and everything, exactly what a narcissistic abuser does. And yet my twin sister's lying to everybody and falsely painting me as the narcissist. And then she does not like being called crazy now. So the fake, what's his name? Obsoletist perp, all the way from the UK. He's a Freemason perp. And he even put the fake video of the beating, like a small clip of the video, and he put that video on BitChute.com. You know, the BITCHUTE. He put it on the BitChute website. You know. But it seems like internet strangers, my twin sister grants them more rights to access to her personal life and information and business than her own twin sister. Like when we were 19 years old, she got her new apartment and she was trying to not let me know what her new address is, and made it like as if where she lived at is none of my business. But then, it wasn't until summer of 2003. Summer of 2003, I think it was, when she started using and taking advantage of my money really bad. When I started going to University of New Orleans, after I left Nichols and I started going to UNO and she got out of the military, that was when she started using and taking advantage of me. After she was granted those, the military veterans benefits. And, she would manipulate, blackmail, and bully me out of my money. That was the damn scammer right there. And then the biological sister Ramona was using and taking advantage of both of us. And Ramona would be using and taking advantage of Sean. Using Sean and taking, because they feel like they're better than us and they want to call us retarded. But, excuse me. But, all the criminal felons in the family, but they just never got caught. You want to know how many times Ramona should have went to jail for assault and battery, what she did to me? Or the criminal charges of theft that she did to me? Or, and my twin sister is falsely painting me as the narcissist when I'm telling y'all this actually her. But you know what? It's like, I don't even know if Sean is considered a narc now. He wasn't back then, but Pete brainwashed Sean, and Pete couldn't succeed at brainwashing me. Pete was trying to be my fucking handler, and it didn't work. Mark was trying to be my freaking handler, and it didn't work. My twin sister delusionally believes she's my handler, but then pretending like she's the narc victim. If you think you have a control and authority over me, and I can't tell you shit, how you gonna lie and say that I'm the narcissist? But, you bully and abuse your own twin. Like, I can't have authority over you, but who gave you permission or the allowance to have? Who told you should be allowed to have authority over me? Or is it self-appointed? Because if you told yourself, you're the one that's definitely narcissistic. I can never try to control you and tell you what to do. Or you make like, you can bully and force me to bow down and obey you. But then, there's nothing I can get you to do I can never force you to obey my commands at anything. And I'm the older damn twin. And like, a lot of the family members delusionally believe that they have fake authority over me, but yet they won't do shit for me. They won't do anything for me, and they care absolutely nothing about me. And my twin sister is going to bat for and defending and agreeing with family members and laughing and talking about, oh, now you need us and stuff like that. When, before that incident, when has she been in contact with the family? Because she was kicked out of the family around the time when Blake died, and the family didn't want anything to do with me either. But when it came to me, they pretended to be fake nice just for the funeral for Blake. But then, but like, but the family be so self-righteous about, wanting to hunt for crimes to falsely accuse me of, and try to be self-righteous and condemn me. But I look at the crimes that they hypocritically get away with and laugh and think it's funny. So, and then it seems like if they commit whatever crime and they try to manipulate for you to go down with them. That's one reason why, well, y'all doing me a favor by not wanting me around, because y'all sit there and, try to commit crimes and then try to take me down with you. You try to take me down with you. But, my twin sister thinks that she has the fake authority to judge me and pass judgments and punishments against me. How come I'm the older twin and I don't have the authority or the right to control or punish her? She feel like she ain't got shit to answer to me, but she think that I'm supposed to bow down. She would demand that I bow down to her. And, for her to say stuff like, for her to insinuate that for me to defend myself against being gang stalked. And she keep laughing and lying and saying gang stalking ain't real. So, but I'm showing proof. Y'all see that one headlight. My twin sister gets to have privileges in life that privileges and rights in life that I am denied. Like, if she hypocritically got her cult followers to call me fat and greedy, well, okay, how come you can do cooking videos? I'm not allowed to talk about food, and y'all try to make it like as if I got this gluttony sickness. Well, how come she's big and overweight and obese? How come y'all not picking on her? Y'all not calling her fat. You're not calling her greedy. You're not trying to stalk and hunt for what she's eating. And you're not trying to count calories. And you're not trying to guess how much you think the meal costed. I mean, I'm in this situation out of forced survival. I mean, forced to fight to survive. Nobody's counting my twin sister's pennies. Whatever she gets like you have a place to live and a car. And you deserve more donation money than me struggling out on the streets when it rain, hail, sleet, or snow, hurricanes. And you telling everybody, don't help her, make her stay out there. She wants to be out there. You telling everybody how to abuse me. But you lie and say that Candy is the narcissist. I mean, people say that the TI is considered a targeted individual and is considered a slave that's supposedly seen as lower than human or less than human or 3/5 of a human. And so, like, y'all try to criminalize a normal meal for me to eat. you know, and, I recently asked, online about, is it true that it's greedy, to eat 3 meals a day? And, people thought that the question was absurd because, you know, they figure it's normal to eat 3 meals a day. Now, if I had kids and they weren't eating all 3 meals a day, y'all would call CPS on me for child neglect or whatever. Or if a children, if the parents can't afford to feed their kids 3 meals a day, oh, the child gets taken out of school. Taken away from the parents' home, excuse me, and being seen at, child neglect or child abuse, and then, taken up in the foster care system and doped up on psych meds, so that, they're doing all kinds of crooked stuff, and they want to prevent. They put you on in foster care and put you on psych medications to try to prevent you from finding out the truth. And then lie and say you're crazy, and then they try to make it like as if you have to be forced to be a quote-unquote mental patient for the rest of your life. But nah, I have been free for over a decade. I made myself free. But I don't want to give myself the credit. I will say Jesus Christ set me free. And they are trying to coercively enslave me back into the mental health system. My twin sister included. That's a gang stalking thing to do. To try to bully and coerce mental health as a form of control, coercive control, and punishment and revenge, not help or healing. If I need help, let me decide my own help. Not anybody who wants to try to coerce fake help. You call it help, but it's actually punishment and imprisonment for revenge because you don't like me. Excuse me. So how come my twin sister can ask for donations and have a house and a car, but I can't, and I don't have a house or a car, and the most belongings I have is like 1 or 2 bags. And everything I own is like 1 or 2 bags. I lost pretty much everything in almost my life last year. Almost lost my life this year. Lost freaking job opportunities. Lost my housing. Excuse me. You tell me go to get a job, and then when I get a job, y'all plotting to sabotage. You plot on how you're going to sabotage for me to lose my job and make me back homeless again. Me complaining about the coworkers, that's the freaking workplace mobbing, that's real, and that the coworkers be gang stalkers. My twin sister really thinks she's superior. And then being in the fake IDMR cult members think that they're better than non-members. I heard about that too. But why do I have to, if we had to reconcile, why do I have to wait for her to make the decision to reconcile? And then our relationship as twins will be her micromanaging, bullying, and controlling me. And, if things would have happened, if I had to live with her, she would confiscate my phone and my money. She would confiscate my phone and my money. And, give me 1 o'clock p.m. curfew, or only allowed for me to leave out the house between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. and pretend to have fake strict rules for me. That's like out of the box. We're twins, and you even other family members, dealing with them, they want to treat me like as if I'm punished in detention. Like Mark used to, when I was living in Denton, Texas, Mark, even after I got my own place, Mark used to send for me to come spend the weekend by him. Just for him to treat me like as if I'm in detention. It's like, well, if you didn't want me over here, you sent for me to come over here. It seemed like you just wanted to snoop through my business or know something about me. I mean, Mark definitely acts like a fucking informant. And I know, but even people in the TI community act like as if I'm talking nonsense when I say that if Mark would have me at his house and his apartment in Denton, Texas, be gone for like a whole week, and then call me up and tell me everything I did in the house that day. I was living with Pete in June of 2016. He did me the same thing. There would be times I would be living in Los Angeles and my twin sister would call me up and and tell me everything I did. And it's like, do they have secret cameras watching everything I do? Like, how do y'all know what I did in the house all day, what I ate, how many times I used the bathroom, whether or not I took a shower? But it's okay for my twin sister to eat on camera or cook food or talk about food. But when I do it, y'all make a crime out of it. It's okay for her to, when it comes to our birthday, she gets applause and praise. But me, I get shunned. Like, she has the right to celebrate birthday, but I don't. You criminalize that. And my twin sister got a guilty conscience. That's why her smear campaigns keep increasing. And it's not usual for her to have like, oh, they hit me in my right head, like pressure on my right head right here. For her to basically say that if I drop dead, then it ain't her problem. Or she thinks that I deserve to be hurt on the street. She get that from the fake foster family. But she did not like being told that she deserved to get hurt. Neither one of us like to be told that, we deserve to get raped. But she would tell me I deserved to get raped or make like she didn't believe that I was raped. Or, wow. And then now they hit me in my back, in the top middle part of my back. They hit me. They hit me in all kinds of areas with the weapons. But oh yeah, I think the fake Aquarian Doris perp came on my twin sister's channel and posed as me with a fake account saying Candy Grand Prix Transgender 666. And then next thing you know, she said something about, oh, you're about to be like me or something like that. When the fake Aquarian Doris was posing as me, but the fake Darnell Williams perp is trying to bully me to submit and sell out. And he wants for, like, there was a point in time that he was trying to bully and harass me and tell me that I should shave my head. And he wanted me to be like a bald prostitute. And then he made it like as if he wanted for me to turn into a trans, Now, like, for what? Y'all are, no, I am a female. But but it's like the harassment last night online was I had a little bit this morning. The fake Darnell Williams perp and David Jane, they usually come at night to harass me, but the fake Aquarian Doris perp, sometimes she will come like more in the morning. But it's like, how y'all harass me and bully, harass, and threaten me and lie on me. And then when my twin sister went to jail, all of a sudden y'all got fake morals now. Even the M. Kevin Farrer perp, try to say when he made a fake a comment on the fake aggressive defiance TV perps channel and said, well, Brandy, if you get this message, don't call me anymore. I'm like, oh, you can't pretend to be fake moral now when you teamed up with my twin sister to slander and gang stalk, bully, harass, and threaten us and follow me everywhere. So even my twin sister can't even trust her own cult followers. That they're not even loyal to her. And, backstab and betray and be fake towards both of us. And they even got some fake TI perps that's part of her YouTube cult. And her cult followers are growing really fast. But y'all think I deserve to be punished with like no likes, no followers, no support, no donations, no nothing. But I'm trying to work independently, and you think I deserve to be punished with no job, no meals to eat. Just say you want me to die. Just say that you don't want candy on this earth. Let me get the hell off here.